name's Jeff Edwards. I'm a fine art artist, photographer, originally from the States, and I'm now living and working in Glasgow. I don't know, I just fell in love with photography like years ago, and then I started taking more art classes, and I just really liked it, really enjoyed it. I love working with my hands and creating things, and for my own practice I'm the only one doing what I'm doing so far, so that's a pretty good niche to be in. Most of my work, or all of my work, is mostly about identity and memory, so it really kicked in probably just when I turned 30, and I was just going through some old stuff and just started remembering things that were like so pivotal in my life just like 5-10 years ago that I just completely forgotten about. And so then how could something that was so affecting me at the time go on to have absolutely nothing, but then was essentially what shaped and created who I am today and how I react and perceive things. So I kind of just dive into it almost. I basically just go in, I start making the work I want to make, and then it kind of evolves to have its own story as it goes along. So usually it'll start with just the idea. I usually like to sketch things out or mind map things out a lot, and then that just gives me the idea like what I want to photograph, what subjects, what structures. Since I work with everything, I use a lot of isopropyl alcohol mixtures and inks and dissolving agents and cracking effect things. So then basically that's all. It's like I have a certain amount of control of it, but it's going to do its own thing. So sometimes it goes some places you had no idea it could happen, and then that creates something else entirely and be like, oh, I could go back to that old piece of work and that would work so much better on that. And I don't think it's ever really done because I make several different versions of everything. So like you see the final project might be one, but there's probably like 6 or 7 that came before it that I either can't stand or just didn't like, or there's like one little smudge that I couldn't stand or something. So then the final project is just when I'm finally happy with it and I feel like I can't push it anymore, or that if I do any more to it, it'll just be lost forever.